6'11" guy. He's a senior. A 6 guy at 6'7" and 6'11". That could be extremely hard to stop down in the post.
It definitely could be for this Jefferson Cougars team. You look at the Cougars roster, and they have some size as well. 6'5" Cameron Johnson, along with 6'3" Will Shively, but really, and Jared Wilberger as well at 6'4", and Wyatt Shively at 6'3" as well. But I mean, nobody over 6'5", so those will be some tough matchups when you look at it. But again, these are two teams that were pretty good a season ago, Spencer, and it should be a good matchup. Hurricane was 8-13, but certainly had some quality wins on their schedule. And Jefferson, like we said, probably one of the better teams in the EPAC this year, and were a really good team last year. The big thing, though, is also that they're making this transition from the spring.
Yeah, definitely they are. They had the season pushed back a little bit, I believe a month or so, and obviously a little bit less time. We kind of saw that with Virginia high school football when we faced some Virginia, when we saw Virginia teams in action against some West Virginia teams, including Martinsburg. But it's definitely something you kind of have to work around.
It is, and it is a quick transition, which could be beneficial for some guys because you play in the spring. A lot of guys probably play AAU in the summertime. Not certain how much AAU was played this year, though, due to COVID-19, but to have that summer where you probably got better and then come back here in the winter after for some, maybe a fall football season. The big thing, though, is we are expecting a return to normalcy, but again, that already kind of got screwed with a little bit in this tournament because St. Albans was supposed to be one of the teams. Jefferson will now only play one game in the tournament, and St. Albans, the team, having to opt out due to COVID-19, and that means that the Cougars will have just one game in this tournament. Millbrook will fill in tonight for them to take on Musselman in our nightcap. But, it should be some exciting basketball. And then we'll take a 2-minute break. On the other side of that break, we'll continue to break down this matchup, kind of get deeper into these two teams. This is West Virginia High School basketball on TV 10 and Talk Radio WRNR.
Attorney can make all the difference in the outcome of your case.
I called Sutton and Janelle, the best lawyers you could ask for.
Sutton and Janelle Attorneys at Law. 70 years of collective legal experience. Family law, criminal defense, DUI, personal injury, and mediation.
Sutton and Janelle got the most favorable outcome I could have expected.
Visit Sutton and Janelle's new historic location, 224 West King Street in Martinsburg. Online at suttonandjanelle.com. Sutton and Janelle Attorneys at Law. They value your rights and are passionate about your success.
Let's go! Drink some beers! Mountaineer Grill and Pub!
Mountaineer Grill and Pub offers many daily specials, including Trivia Night Monday, Karaoke Tuesday, Steak Night Wednesday and Sunday, Thursday night Boneless Wing Night, and on Friday and Saturday nights, there'll be a DJ and or karaoke. And remember, Monday through Friday, happy hour, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., $2 domestic bottles and $2.50 domestic drafts.
Let's go! Drink some beers! Mountaineer Grill and Pub!
WVU Medicine is now offering a new robotic-assisted platform for minimally invasive biopsy in the lung. The ION system by Intuitive allows pulmonologists to diagnose lung cancers earlier and less invasively than ever before. With the ION system, tissue samples can be obtained from hard-to-reach areas of the lung, resulting in earlier diagnosis of smaller nodules and better outcomes for patients. WVU Medicine, the future of surgery is here.
We got 8 seconds?
Yeah, about. I think it's a little bit less than that.
I fixed it. It had to be in program.
We welcome you back to Musselman High School as we will get ready for Jefferson and Hurricane. Nick Verzolini alongside me is Spencer Dupuy. Getting a little backwards there for some reason. But Spencer, we talked about two solid teams coming into this one. We talked about the size difference, and obviously these teams have yet to play this year, so a chance to get a good look at your team against an opponent that you're probably not used to seeing.
Yeah, definitely not used to seeing. And for a team like Hurricane, they definitely want to come out and put last year's bad taste kind of out of their mouth. Finish the season 8-13. Only got to play 5 games in the Mountain State Conference, and obviously a lot of those due to COVID. Changing the season up, and they kind of want to get that bad taste of out of their mouths early. Get a victory, even though kind of this is obviously an out of conference game, but it could be a game that you could see down the line in the playoffs, in the state playoffs.
Yeah, definitely, and it should be a quality win for both of these teams, and also an opportunity if you're Jefferson to get a look at Musselman tonight and tomorrow if they decide to stick around or come to the tournament, because, well, being in the same tournament, being at the same place, you don't normally get that opportunity because usually you're playing on the same night at a different place. But tonight and tomorrow, the Cougars will get a chance to look at the Appleman, and the Appleman will get a chance to look at the Cougars today as well.
Yeah, definitely, and that's kind of the beauty of tournaments. Tip-off tournaments to start the season. One thing that's kind of unfortunate for Jefferson in it is that Millbrook is here to replace St. Albans, but only here to play Musselman. Right. So Jefferson gets impacted because they lose a game.
Yeah. And this early season, too, you want to get as many games in to try to get your guys ready for the start of the year, but also get a good feel for your team at the beginning of the year. So it is tough to do that. And obviously, you want to try to play as many games as possible heading into the conference play. And we look at the two head coaches in this game. Richard Lewis leading the way for the Jefferson Cougars. Had a chance to talk to him. Did not have a chance to speak to Lance Sutherland, the head coach of Hurricane. But Jefferson last year, their first winning season on the boys basketball side of things since, I had it here, and there we go. Their first winning season since 2015, where they posted a 14-6 mark. Since then, they were 8-14, 12-13, 9-14, 9-14, 10-14, and then 11-5 last year. But in conference, they were only 5-9, so struggled a little bit, and did find a way to make it to the state quarterfinals. But this is certainly a talented Jefferson team.
Yeah, it's definitely a talented Jefferson team, and they're really looking to.
I misspoke there, by the way, about the conference record. I was looking at Washington's season last year and got things confused. But Jefferson 11-5 a season ago, and had a good season.
9-3 in the EPAC last season. Their season coming to an end in the state quarterfinals against George Washington, 65-48 loss. But, you look at the Jefferson team, kind of, we talked about it a little bit, not a lot of size on their team. 6'5" is the tallest Cameron Johnson, but obviously that means they just play a different style of ball.
Yeah, and again, it's a public school, so it's hard to kind of play with size if you don't have size, right? You just kind of get lucky with whoever comes to your area, and obviously Hurricane's got a lot of size. You can see it out there warming up on the court right now, and that will be a challenge tonight for this Cougars team, but they have that athleticism. They want to get out and run, and we'll hear more about that style from Coach Lewis here in just a few moments. So let's take another 2-minute break, and then we'll have the coaches interview on the other side of this break. This is West Virginia High School basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Mayhem is everywhere.
I'm your new bangs, and you can't stop staring at me. That's it. Just tilt the rearview mirror over here. And while you're checking me out more times than a library book, your car is wandering into that lane over there. More bangs? Neat. And if you've got cut rate insurance, you could be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate.
Call Martinsburg Allstate agent Gary Kelly today at 304-263-4596.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start?
Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Ollie's VIP Northside is the best local spot to catch all of your favorite high school, college, and pro sports, or to hang out with friends. Ollie's has a great beer and cocktail menu, along with a food menu that will blow you away. Ollie's offers multiple TVs to watch the game of your choice from anywhere at the bar, or their outdoor patio with cornhole and fire pit. So stop by and see for yourself today at 36 Veronica Drive in Martinsburg. That's Ollie's VIP Northside. We'll see you for the game.
The right attorney can make all the difference in the outcome of your case.
I called Sutton and Janelle, the best lawyers you could ask for.
Sutton and Janelle Attorneys at Law. 70 years of collective legal experience. Family law, criminal defense, DUI, personal injury, and mediation.
Sutton and Janelle got the most favorable outcome I could have expected.
Visit Sutton and Janelle's new historic location, 224 West King Street in Martinsburg. Online at suttonandjanelle.com. Sutton and Janelle Attorneys at Law. They value your rights and are passionate about your success.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to Musselman High School as we get ready for Hurricane and Jefferson. And we'll hear from Coach Lewis here in just a moment.
Had a little technical difficulty over there, Nick, trying to set up the...
I'm not certain where my interview went because I saw it earlier here, and now it's not showing up.
Should have set that up. Come on, Nick.
I mean, this thing's about to die, so you can only do so much, Spencer. But why don't you fill some time about the Cougars or about the Hurricane Redskins?
Yeah, you know, we talked about the Hurricane Redskins before. Talked a little about the Cougars, but when you look at a team where your guys are, you got a 6'11 guy, 6'7 guy. Obviously, you're going to play big post play, and some of your guards or some positions you would think are guards. You got as power forward, small forward. You got a few guys at 6'2", 6'3". Shortest guy on your team stands at 5'7", 5'10", 6'1", 6'7", 6'1", 6 foot, 5'7". 6'11", 6'2", 6'3", 6'3", 6'2", 6'3". So a lot of size on this Hurricane team, and obviously that's kind of the way that they play. They're a big size team, and it's going to be definitely something to match up against when you got a guy, the tallest guy for Jefferson, standing at 6'5", and a lot of their guys at the upper end of 5 foot, 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 5'11".
Seems to have somehow been deleted. I have no idea. But I only have like 3 files, and none of them are mine, so.
Yeah, you do.
Did you find it? There it is, minute 19. What'd you hit there?
Hold on, give me a second.
Back to the pregame show, now joined by Coach Lewis of the Jefferson Cougars. Coach, tip off the season tonight. How exciting is that to get back in the gym and get the season started?
Well, it was a quick turnaround. We just got done in May, so it's a little different than it has been in the past. But I think getting back on the court, getting back in the games this quick, I think the kids are excited.
And to have a pretty experienced team and coming off of a successful season, what are you looking for out of your team this year? What are some of your goals?
Just growing as a team. We have we got 4 seniors. We still have 5 sophomores and a freshman. So I want to see how the newer guys can blend with the older guys and keep this thing going.
What are some keys tonight taking on Hurricane?
Just making sure we play our game. Pretty much get up and down the court. Make sure we play defensively, we play solid, rebound the ball, and basically just make it tough on them all night.
And you'll get a chance, too, to take a look at Musselman. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it's early in the season, but that helps a little bit with this tip-off tournament that you guys can get a live look at them, too, for later in the year.
Yeah, we play on January 4th, the first league game, so it'll be a good look. Got a month before we play them, so we get to see them tonight.
All right, Coach, thank you, and good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Same thing stand out to you, Spencer, about coach's interview?
I got to turn myself back up there. Obviously it's going to be tough to contend with a guy that's 6'11", 6'7", when the tallest guy on your team is 6'5". So obviously you got to play your game, but I think it's going to be a matchup problem all night.
All right, that's your coach's interview, brought to you by Sunset Car Wash, located at 440 Williamsport Pike in Martinsburg. Sunset Car Wash specializes in keeping your car clean, from their famous 3-minute cloth wash to their touchless automatic and 6 self-serve bays. They offer whatever preference you have for your car wash needs. We'll take a minute break, and then on the other side of that break, we'll get Spencer's keys to the game and some players to look out for as well.
During Happy Honda Days, discover the joys of the season with unforgettable trips in an Accord, Pilot, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% APR on the 2021 Honda Accord and 0% APR on the 2022 Pilot or HR-V. Find your perfect Honda this season. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
CMA's Honda of Winchester, 3985 Valley Pike. CMA's, moving life forward.
See dealer for financing details.
If you or someone you know suffers from the disease of addiction, help is available from the Berkeley County Quick Response Team, with peer recovery coaches and support promptly to the homes of those who've recently experienced an overdose. This collective effort towards recovery brings resources and services to the community, including naloxone and treatment options. Call 304-267-1313 or visit the Berkeley County Recovery Resource Center, 400 West Stevens Street, Martinsburg. The Berkeley County Quick Response Team is funded through a DHHR grant with the Berkeley Morgan County Health Department.
Back to Musselman High School as we get ready for Jefferson and Hurricane. Spencer, what are your keys to the game? Brought to you by CMA's Honda of Winchester, 3985 Valley Pike. CMA, moving lives forward.
For Jefferson, I mean, we kind of heard it from their coach. They just got to play their game. They got to play their style of the game and just try to defensively do something to make it not, for the height-wise, it's going to be a mismatch all night. Kind of there, try to get it going. And for Hurricane, obviously take advantage of that mismatch. We just saw Gabriel Benny Till come right up to us, 6'11", standing tall at 6'11". I don't even know how they're going to be able to guard him at 6'5" with the tallest player.
And what are some keys from Hurricane?
That was my key.
Sorry, my bad. I thought you were saying how Jefferson needs to contend him.
I mean, it's kind of for both. Jefferson's got to play their game, see what they can do defensively to kind of not let the ball down low, and offensively, then for Hurricane, it's going to be take advantage of that mismatch nightmare.
And then some players to look out for tonight.
I think it's got to be Gabriel Benny Till for Hurricane, and for Jefferson, it's got to be, I think, David Hines, who's a senior shooting guard.
All right, sounds good. So we'll take a 2-minute break. And then we'll have tip-off and starting lineups on the other side of this break. This is West Virginia High School basketball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
Remember that last trip to the auto mechanic?
I also think your solenoid gasket is bad.
What?
Yep, that'll be another $500.
Forget that and go to D&N Auto Specialist at 230 Tavern Road, Martinsburg, where honesty is their best policy. Serving the Eastern Panhandle since 1974, D&N Auto is family-owned and operated, specializing in exhaust alignments and tires. From general maintenance to major overhauls, they'll treat you right. Call D&N Auto Specialist at 304-267-4078.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
And that concludes today's pregame show. Coming up next, it's the starting lineups, opening tip, and play-by-play action of West Virginia High School basketball. Today's game is brought to you by
the Sutton and Janelle Law Firm, Ollie's VIP, Milestone Realty, the Palace Lounge, the Mountaineer Grill and Pub, Cody's Auto Body, Modern Renovations, D&N Auto. Home Helpers of the Panhandle. Johnny's Express. The Mid-Atlantic Group. And Sunset Car Wash.
And now, let's go courtside and rejoin our WRNR broadcast team.
Welcome back to Musselman High School as we get ready for tip-off here at Klein Court. Nick Verzley alongside me is Spencer Dupuis. Your opening tip brought to you by Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. Buy your next vehicle online. They'll deliver it to you. If you don't like it, they'll take it back. Go to HagerstownFord.com. And it's Hurricane off the opening tip inside to Benny Till. Now swing it to the opposite wing. Three-pointer is an air ball there from Jones, and no good.
That was the first shot presented by Berkeley County Health Department. Prevent, promote, protect. They're at 122 Waverly Court in Martinsburg. Call 304-263-5131.
So Jefferson with the basketball now. Bringing it up the court and swinging it for an open three-pointer off the top back iron. Benny Till going up for the rebound, but a great job by Taylor to secure it for Jefferson. His three-pointer off the mark, no good. Rebound Hurricane. Redskins will push in transition. Benny Till, he missed the layup. Bunny at the rim, couldn't get it. You think the big 6'11" guy would just throw it down. As in transition, Taylor finishing the layup to get Jefferson on the board first. Back the other way goes Jones. He drives baseline. His shot is rejected at the rim. Nice job by Will Shively to come over and make that block. But it will remain Hurricanes' possession. Off the inbound. Again, a good contest by Shively, but that time Tingler puts it up and through. And Hurricane ties this ball game up at 2.
Definitely a fast-paced game here early. 6:40 left in this first quarter.
Up top to Shively. Now swing it around to Jenkins. Jenkins with the left-handed dribble. Hands it off to Gladney. His pull-up free throw line jumper is off the mark of the iron. No good. Rebound Benny Till. And Hurricane will now slow things down a little bit. 2-2 our score. Opening quarter. 6:20 to go. Drive to the rim and a foul. The Redskins will go to the line first.
And obviously you want to convert these here because any free throws are free throws.
First foul there on Jenkins. And JT James will head to the line. James's free throws up and good. Second free throw, good as well. So JT James with 2 early points. Three-pointer on the opposite wing, off the back of the rim, no good. Benny Till is there again to secure the rebound for the Redskins. James drives in on the baseline. His floater is an air ball. Shively grabs the board and then throws it away. It will stay with Hurricane. 4-2 on our score. Hurricane, the home team, despite making the long travel from just south of Charleston.
And Jefferson making the short distance from Jefferson County.
Nice cut and layup good by Whittington. 6-2 Hurricane on top.
A great job. They're just being able to get through with anything, it seemed like.
Gladney takes it to the glass. No good. Rebound James. Redskins back the other way.
Very fast game so far.
A nice take to the rack and finish by Jones. He's on the board with his first 2 points. 8-2 Redskins on top early on, and another turnover for Jefferson. Tried to force that pass down the court, taken away by the Cougars. Shively's three-pointer from the top of the key is off the mark, no good. And then off the back of Johnson, it will remain now possession will go to Hurricane. James will inbound.
trying to find somebody to inbounds it to.
Good defense there by Jefferson on the baseline, and now that one's taken away by Taylor. Taylor finding an open man and Shively. Shively attacks the basket, and a foul is called. I'll go against Benny Till.
I would imagine he gets quite a few fouls every game.
Yeah, tough for those big guys. Shively posting up on Benny Till, nearly turns it over, but a good job by Jenkins to recover. Jenkins kicks it out. Good pass underneath. Now a kick out for a three-pointer, top of the key. Short, no good. Rebound by Hurricanes Jones. Jones will push in transition. Set up the offense. Hurricane leading 8-2, 4:28 to go. JT James tries a long three-pointer. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound by Jefferson in transition. Johnson finishes off the backboard, and good for the 2 points. 8-4, Hurricane on top.
Yeah, Cameron Johnson down there at 6'5". He was wide open.
And was able to have good awareness to get down the court and receive that open pass, and then finish the layup despite the contest by James. Nice drive to the rack by James. That's Tingler trying to throw it down, the big 6'7" Tingler, but he is rejected by the rim, and the score remains at 8-4.
Yeah, Tingler was trying to throw it down, and just a little bit more room, and he would have been able to get it.
Shively off a screen from Johnson. Goes in with the right hand. Gets fouled. He'll go to the line. Couldn't finish the layup. Hurricane not happy with the call. Coach Lance Sutherland disagreeing with it. Thought it should have been a charge on Shively, but Shively will head to the line. Free throw is up and no good. Rims out. Foul going against Whittington, his first. Second team. 8-4 Hurricane, 3:51 to go in this first quarter. Shively's second free throw is up and rolls in, and good to get him his first points of the evening. 1 for 2 at the line there. Good jump of the passing lane by Jefferson's Taylor, but now back the other way goes Hurricane, and finishing the layup and getting the foul is JT James. He'll head to the line.
What a great job, right, to be able to finish it. And now he's going for an and one attempt.
James with 4 quick points to lead Hurricane early on. Free throw is short, no good, but Benny Till puts it back up, and he can't finish. And again, we see the Cougars push. Jenkins with it at the top of the key, working against James. And an out move, pulls up, three-pointer on the way, short. Shively tries to fly in for the rebound, but can't secure it. Tingler with the board for Hurricane. Benny Till on the other end, he gets the layup to go. So Benny Till with his first 2 points, and then he gets a block. And we're probably going to see a lot of those from the 6'11" Benny Till down low. Gabriel Benny Till, the senior forward. So 12-5. Hurricane leading Jefferson here in the Musselman Tip-Off Classic. Nick Verzley, Spencer Dupuis, happy to have you with us.
Yeah, I know John Alderton, our camera guy, he mentioned that head coach for Martinsburg, Dave Rogers, is in the house.
Bryson Fleming now in the game for the Cougars. Jenkins finds a cutting Fleming. He dumps it down to Johnson. Taylor back to Fleming for the deuce. Makes the score 12-7 Hurricane. A good open dish and good ball movement. And now the Cougars are going to bring a press. Drive in on the attack, and the layup no good by Jones. He'll head to the line, though. Fouling again against Jenkins. That's his second. So they'll probably have to get him out of this ball game because it's early on. 2:34 to go in this first quarter. Jenkins will have to check out. Jones heading to the free throw line. His first one's up and good. (13-7). Hurricane leading Jefferson here. And second free throw is good as well. So now 14-7. Johnson swinging it to Jenkins, who stays in the ball game with his 2 fouls. Back up top to Shively. Now back to Johnson at the top of the key. Taylor trying to force a bounce pass in there. Hits off the foot, of Tingler.
Johnson kind of seems like the do-it-all guard-forward combo for Jefferson.
Johnson gets a steal here. Goes behind the back in transition. Takes it to the rim. A foul called. That should be on the floor. Despite Johnson finishing the layup,
yeah,
and it will
be on the floor.
Foul going against James. That is his first.
The big man, Gabriel Benny-Till, has checked out of the ball game. Get him a breather.
Taylor, step back, three-pointer on the way, short, no good, but a good rebound. Johnson takes it to the rack. He can't finish. James skies up for the board for Hurricane, and we'll have a foul called against Jefferson. That's going to go against Johnson. That will be his second as well.
They might have to get him out of the game.
Correction, that was on 34. That was on Wyatt Shively, excuse me. So his first. Hurricane with the ball now. Whittington will bring it up. He finds Jones, and now back to Whittington. We'll slow things down. Jones setting up the offense, standing on the Musselman Block M logo. Jones goes behind the back, drives in, pulls up with the left-handed mid-range, and it's no good. Rebound Johnson.
If Jefferson really needs to get some points here before the end of the quarter to kind of get into this lead. It's a 7-point deficit now.
Jenkins back out to Cameron Johnson. Wyatt Shively down low. Cutting Taylor with the floater, and it's in and out, no good, but a good rebound by Fleming down low. He'll head to the line. Fleming early on making an impact. He's got 2 points, but a few rebounds and some good cuts as well, as since he's checked into the ball game. Fifth foul there on Hurricane. That one going against Clark, his first. Shively can't make the free throw.
You really need that free throw. You have a 7-point deficit right now.
Fleming can't make the free throw.
7-point deficit still, 1:02 left in the first quarter, and you really kind of want it to be a 2-possession game.
Second one is no good for Jefferson. Back the other way, going the Redskins. Tingler to the rim, gets rejected by the bottom of the basket, but a foul is called. Tingler with his 2 points early on, making his first trip to the free throw line.
Wyatt Shively, another foul. That's his second.
And Tingler making the first free throw, extend the lead out to 8 for the Hurricane Redskins. 15-7, 52.5 seconds to go in this first quarter. Tingler's second free throw is good. So he has 4 points. Taylor with it. Goes behind the back, spins baseline, draws a foul. It's number 6 against Hurricane. That one going to go against Whittington. It is his second foul. 45 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Shively swings it to Fleming. Now down low and can't get that. Layup to go. Tingler coming away with the rebound. He'll find the man ahead, and he can't get his layup to go. Clark no good on it. Ball loose. Picked up by Jones. Now picked up by Tingler. Some sloppy play. Tingler, though, with the layup, and it's no good. Taylor ahead to Shively in transition. Draws the contact. And they will call that a blocking foul, I do believe. Yeah, they will. So Shively going to the line. As Will Shively.
And if you're Jefferson, I talked about it before, you need to take advantage of going to the charity stripe.
16-7 Hurricane off to the quick start with 16 seconds to go in this first quarter. And again, unable to convert that free throw. Will Shively missing there.
Benny Till checks back in for Hurricane for the Redskins.
Early on, Jefferson 1 for 4 from the free throw line. Shively makes them 2 for 5 on that free throw. 16-8. Hurricane leading Jefferson. Jones splits the defense, drives him with the left hand, can't get the layup to go. Rebound Tingler, and now a free throw heading for Taylor as Taylor gets fouled on his jumper.
Yeah, Cameron Johnson with the foul again. It's his second.
Peyton Taylor, the 6'3 junior at the line. He knocks down the first free throw. 17-8 now, Hurricane on top. Second free throw no good, so 1 of 2 on the line for Taylor. Taylor for Jefferson launching at the buzzer. His shot is no good, so at the end of the first quarter, Hurricane 17. Jefferson 8. We're back in 60 seconds. This is West Virginia High School basketball on TV 10 and Talk Radio WRNR.
Ever try to collect on an insurance claim? Perhaps a homeowner's claim, auto accident, or fire. Insurance companies collect money from you for protection should something bad happen. And when it does, they don't want to pay, or they offer too little. At Mansion Ferretti, we have an attorney who worked defending insurance companies and knows all the dirty tricks they play to deny or lowball your claim. Call us today for help in getting what you really deserve. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Welcome back to Musselman High School. Our first quarter is brought to you by on TV 10. Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Buying or selling a home, call 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. And Smallwood and Small Insurance. Smallwood and Small Insurance in Martinsburg, your total insurance solution at 121 Administrative Drive in Martinsburg. Call 304-263-3361. Shively shot no good, and Hurricane will bring the ball back up the court. Jones with the basketball, hands it off to Tingler. Tingler drives baseline with the left hand, and he gets blocked by Cam Johnson. And then they're going to rule, I guess, a Hurricane player. Let's see, do I have a foul on Benny Till? It is a foul on Benny Till. So that'll be his second. And also, that will send Jefferson to the free throw line, where we've already seen some struggles for the Cougars. Will Shively going back to the line. Shively makes the first. In that first quarter, Jefferson shot 2 of 6 from the line. That one good as well. So 2 of 2 for Will Shively. He's got 4 points.
Cracks into the deficit, only 7 now.
Jones driving in and getting the layup to go high off the glass.
Contact as well.
But a tough finish and a good finish for Jones. He's got 5 points. Johnson thought about the deep three-pointer. Pulls it back in. Drives in with the right hand, swings it to the corner, but nobody there. Ball got tipped away, though, so it will remain with the Cougars. Rebounding on this near side baseline. Johnson catching the pass off the inbound. Swings it to Will Shively. Good cut by Jenkins, who kicks it to the corner. Three-pointers off the mark, no good. Tingler skies up for the rebound, secures the glass for Hurricane. Jones in transition. He'll drive with the left hand. Finishes the layup, and he'll go to the line. Nasjaya Jones. It's been a tough matchup. We talked about the size advantage for Hurricane, but Jones with a quick 8 points and now making 9 on the free throw. 22-10, Hurricane leading Jefferson here at Musselman High School in the Musselman Tip-Off Classic. Nick Verzley, Spencer Dupuis, happy to have you with us. Jefferson back with possession. We've seen Jefferson have some solid possessions, but just unable to finish a lot of things early on in this ball game. So Johnson will sub out. Coming back in is Fleming. 22-10, Hurricane leading with 6:34 to go in this first half of play. Taylor inbound, he'll get it into Fleming. Fleming swinging it to Shively. He'll try a deep three-pointer off the back of the rim, no good. Tingler pushing. Jones in transition. He's been dangerous, and again he finishes with that left hand.
It just seems like Jefferson's they cannot get any shots to fall right now.
Jones the first player in double figures. He's got 11. Shively's open three-pointer is no good. I don't know if we've seen a three-pointer go through the rim for either team early on this ball game. No, we have not. Quickly looking through my scorebook. Jenkins in transition with the right hand for Jefferson. He'll finish. Jenkins with his first 2 points. Cuts the lead in half now at 24-12. Tingler pushing it ahead to Taylor. Fans wanted to travel. Tingler tries a long three. Off the mark, no good.
Out of bounds as it hits the
top of the rim.
Top of the rim,
top of the basket.
The stanchion that pulls it up.
Yeah, there you go.
I guess.
Jenkins turns it over. The Hurricane basketball. 5:31 to go in this first half. Kind of a weird game in terms of flow. We haven't had a timeout yet. We haven't had a three-pointer yet between the two teams, and we're about 5:20 to go in this first half. 24-12, Hurricane on top. Jones is going to get fouled here on the near sideline. That will go against Taylor. That's his first. I'll send Jones to the line for the first time. He has had himself quite an evening, already up to 11 points to lead Hurricane.
He could be in the running for the WVU Medicine Player of the Game.
Definitely is early on. That free throw, though, no good. Taylor in transition the other way, gets it above Benny Till and finishes the layup. He has 4 points. 24-14. Hurricane leading Jefferson. Taylor nearly turns it over. Jones recovers it, goes behind the back, tries to split 2 defenders, still gets on top of the basketball, and we'll have a jump ball. Hurricane trying to get the timeout, but that will not be awarded, and it will be still Hurricane possession out of the jump ball. So kind of a interesting situation there, but a good hustle play after trying to split the defense for Jones, and then for him to fall on top of that basketball and keep the possession alive for the Redskins. And now Hurricane will call a timeout. First timeout of the ballgame. Our timeout's brought to you by the Mirius Group and Ameriprise Financial Services. Financial advisors Phil McCoy and John Everson. Stop by 1270 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg or phone 304-263-4343. We'll take a 30-second break and have more West Virginia High School basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
Welcome back to Musselman High School, 24-14 Hurricane. Our second quarter presented to you on TV 10 by Sutton & Janelle, attorneys at law, a full-service law firm helping individuals, families, and businesses with all of their legal needs. They're at 224 West King Street in Martinsburg or suttonandjanelle.com. And modern renovations, whether it's for a new roof or just to repair, West Virginia homeowners trust the experts at Modern Renovations for roofing. Call them at 304-564-6317 or schedule your free estimate or visit mymodernrenovations.com. Hurricane basketball out of the timeout. And a floater no good, but Taylor with the follow, that's no good. And Clark able to get it on the third shot attempt of the possession for Hurricane. A tough job on the offensive glass for Jefferson.
Jefferson really needs to get something going, and there they got a shot. The wide open guy down low to be able to get the layup, and now it's 26-16, 10-point lead for Hurricane. Turnover now.
Yeah, Fleming recovering it. Jefferson nearly walked with the basketball on the floor. Jenkins pulls up mid-range elbow jumper is good.
And that 4-0 little spin right there could help Jefferson later in the game. Now it's only an 8-point deficit.
Yep, a little answer for the Cougars here in the second quarter. Attacked by Jones. His floater off the mark. Benny Till at the offensive glass. Fighting for it. Jefferson now with the fast break in transition. Going up for the layup. Gladney gets on the board for the first time. And all of a sudden, it's a 6-point ball game out of the Hurricane timeout. Jefferson with some momentum. That should have been a travel against Taylor, but it was not called. Tingler with it. He'll swing it down low to Clark in the short corner. Clark to cutting Tingler. It's going to be a blocking call. A little bit surprised by that one. Coach Richard Lewis not happy with it either. Looked like his player was set there on the baseline, and Tingler was a little bit out of control, but the foul called against Jefferson. It will go against Fleming, his first.
To me, that was very interesting because he leaped up into the air. He was off all feet at that point. So I don't really know how you give it that call.
Free throw is short, no good. 26-20, Hurricane on top. These subs coming in for the Redskins. It will be James along with Whittington back into the ball game.
As of right now, Jefferson has outscored Hurricane 12-9 in this quarter.
That free throw is up and good.
12-10.
So a 7-point lead for Hurricane. Shively drives baseline, throws it off the bottom of the backboard. Now a foul going to be called. That's a frustration one on Shively. 93 feet away from the basketball, or from the rim, and you foul Benny Till and send him to the free throw line. And now also in the double bonus is Jefferson. Free throws up and banks it in for Benny Till. So he has 3 points early on for Hurricane. Second free throw, the high arcing shot straight through.
Now it's a 9-point lead for Hurricane.
Taylor splits the defense, loses the basketball, kicks it out. Corner three on the way. Good by Gladney. He knocks down the corner triple. That's our first three of the night.
And Jefferson really needed that. Now it's a 6-point game. Got to play great defense here.
Jones attacks. Pulls up, mid-range jumper, air ball. And it will be Jefferson basketball. Cougars wanted to travel there, but no call. It's a 6-point game. 3 minutes to go in this first half. Taylor with the basketball. Swings it over to Jenkins. Bounce pass to the corner to Gladney. Cut Johnson. Kick it back out. And a good job by Tingler to get his long arm on that ball. Slow down the possession. But again, no shot clock in high school basketball, so you can kind of take your time, but Jefferson fails to do that. Johnson can't handle the pass, but a double dribble. Oh, man. That's costly for Hurricane.
That's just not thinking. You picked it up. You got it. You started dribbling. You picked it up, looked to pass, saw nobody pass, so you put the ball back down. You can't do that.
Yeah. Whittington picking up the turnover there. We have a timeout by Jefferson. 29-23. We'll take a 30-second break. This is West Virginia High School basketball on TV 10 and Talk Radio WRNR.
Whether you're heading to a high school, college, or professional football game, Johnny's has all your tailgating go-tos. Delicious wings, meatballs, shrimp, burgers, and dogs. Plus, Johnny's has everything you need to serve it all up. Party trays, utensils, plates, cups, and more. Stop by either of our two great locations, 1456 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg and Route 11 South in Chambersburg.
Welcome back to Musselman High School. Nick Verzolini alongside me is Spencer Dupuis. 29-23, Hurricane leading as we come out of the timeout. Our timeout's brought to you by on TV 10, the Mirius Group, and Ameriprise Financial Advisors Phil McCoy and John Everson. Stop by 1270 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg or call 304-263-4343.
Jefferson's outscored Hurricane this quarter 15-12.
And it's been a good quarter for the Cougars. They have rallied. They've made it a ball game. And
got something on the court,
so we'll have to fix that. Taylor inbound for the Cougars on the baseline. Getting into Gladney. Gladney with 5 points here in the second quarter, a big part of Jefferson's comeback. Jenkins swings it to Taylor. His corner three is way off the mark, no good. Tingler chases down the rebound. Good trap by Jefferson as Jones crossing midcourt. High post, Benny Till. Cutting Jones to the rim, can't finish the layup. Good help by Cam Johnson. He tips it forward to Jenkins in transition, who can't quite get it to Gladney, but it will remain Cougars basketball. 6-point ball game, 1:55 to go in this first half. Johnson with it, high post. Quick ball movement around the perimeter by the Cougars. Johnson pulls up his elbow jumper, no good. Rebound James.
Put a little too much on that elbow jumper.
Minute 40 to go in this first half. We got a good ball game. Hurricane leading 29-23. James thought about the corner three. Tingler, the 6'7", lanky Hurricane Redskin, attacks. Kicks it out to Jones in the corner. He drives. Three-pointer Short, no good. Rebound, Johnson.
Right in the hands of Johnson.
Jefferson will post it ahead. Shively thought about the three, now pulls it back down, resets the offense. Johnson swinging to the corner, three for Jenkins, and his triple is nothing but net. It's a 3-point ball game here in the first half between Jefferson and Hurricane. And here, nearly a turnover. Benny Till chases it down, 29-26. Tingler to answer. His three is short, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. 31-26. And now a turnover for the Cougars. James, though, will run over Jenkins, and they're going to call a block as Jenkins was moving there on the side, and that will send JT James to the free throw line. It's the third against Jenkins.
He definitely thought he got the call there. Unfortunately, he did not.
37 seconds to go in this first half. Hurricane leading by 5. James on the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 in the ball game from the line. He gets that one to go as it rolls in. Five points for James early on. Takes a big deep breath. Lines up this free throw. And off the front rim and no good. Johnson secures the rebound. He'll drive in transition, dump it down to Shively. Shively kicks it back out. Corner three ball on the way, no good. Rebound by James underneath. Hurricane will push. Tingler in transition. Going up for the two-handed slam dunk. 34-26. Three-pointer from the corner by Johnson is short, no good. Jefferson and Hurricane fighting for the rebound. Taylor against Benny Till. 6'11", going up against, I guess, about 6 foot. 5'11".
That dunk is definitely a candidate for the Parsons Ford moment of the game. As seemed like Hurricane had a lot there, and then, Jefferson had some momentum, and now they've given it back to Hurricane.
Yeah, Tingler helping Hurricane extend that lead back out to 34-26. The Cougars had cut it down to 3. Worthington's last second heave is good! From half court, Worthington knocks down the triple. 37-26 here at the half.
I don't know, I take that back. That could be the moment of the game.
Correction, that was Whittington. But he knocks down the three-pointer. 37-26 Hurricane here at the half. Spencer, it looked like Jefferson cut into it a little bit, but now an 11-point game and a lot of momentum going in the Redskins' favor.
Yeah, definitely. It seemed like it kind of switched there at about 30 seconds left in the first half, and definitely good because it seemed like Jefferson had the comeback coming.
All right, we'll take a 2-minute break. On the other side of that break, we'll have the halftime show. This is West Virginia High School basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Conveniently located at 440 Williamsport Pike in Martinsburg, Sunset Car Wash's staff specializes in keeping your car clean. From our famous 3-minute cloth wash to our touchless automatic and 6 self-serve bays. We offer whatever preference you have for your car wash needs. If your vehicle could talk, it would say, "Take me to Sunset Car Wash." That's Sunset Car Wash at 440 Williamsport Pike in Martinsburg. Locally owned and operated. Ollie's VIP Northside is the best local spot to catch all of your favorite high school, college, and pro sports, or to hang out with friends. Ollie's has a great beer and cocktail menu, along with a food menu that will blow you away. Ollie's offers multiple TVs to watch the game of your choice from anywhere at the bar or their outdoor patio with cornhole and fire pit. So stop by and see for yourself today at 36 Veronica Drive in Martinsburg. That's Ollie's VIP Northside. We'll see you for the game.
Home helpers of the Eastern Panhandle, making life easier for you, your family, and especially your loved ones that need their care. They are locally owned and searching for smiling faces to hire so that your loved one can stay in their home where they are the happiest. Call 304-433-8000 or visit homehelpershomecare.com/panhandle. Or you can visit them at 3192 Winchester Avenue right here in Martinsburg. Each office is independently owned and operated.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Welcome back to the Musselman Tip-Off Classic. New First Lane Spencer Dupuis here at the half. Hurricane leading Jefferson 37-26. This is the Mansion Freddie Law Firm halftime show. Mansion Freddie Law Firm located in Martinsburg, where it's about seeking justice for you. Go to wvjusticelawyers.com. Spencer, we look back at that first half. It was all Hurricane at the end of the first quarter, but it still is a big lead. Jefferson cut, though, into that lead, made it exciting, cut it down to 3, and now sitting, though, back down 11 after a bad way to end the half if you're the Cougars.
Yeah, definitely. And I had said, I was kind of keeping track of how much Jefferson had outscored Hurricane in that second quarter compared to the first quarter. But the way it ended, Hurricane scored 20, while Jefferson only scored 18 in that quarter. So they took that late advantage to be able to get back the lead for the quarter.
Yeah, you look at the leaders for Jefferson here at the half. Gladney leading the way with his 5 points. 4 points for Taylor, 2 points for Johnson, 2 points for Jenkins, 4 points for Shively, and Fleming with 4 points as well. And Spencer, good balance for Jefferson. They're bringing the ball around and getting that, but overall still need to do some better things on the defensive side to get back into this ballgame.
Yeah, definitely. It just seems like Hurricanes playing a very, very, very fast-paced game when they get the ball, and it doesn't seem like Jefferson's ready for that. It just seems like when Jefferson wants to go, they want to go, they're good. But it doesn't seem like they're able to do so.
Yeah, definitely. The leader for Hurricane here at the half, Jones, he had a great first half. Kind of slowed down a little bit there in the second quarter there toward the end, but he leads the team with 11 points at the half. 5 points for James. Let's see here. 4 for Tingler plus 7 for Tingler here at the half. 3 for Whittington. We saw his last second half heave to help extend this lead. Benny Till with 4 and 2 for Clark, and then 1 for Taylor. And those are your halftime stats brought to you by... You got the halftime stats to read over there?
The game stats are brought to you by Bechtel Jewelers, West Virginia's largest Pandora retailer on Route 11 South, right here in Inwood. Taking care of you like it's nobody's business.
There you go. So, pretty good first half so far, Spencer. What are some things that you want to see each team do better on and improve here in the second half?
I think for Jefferson, you just got to shoot shots. Better shot selection. Also hit shots more consistently to get yourself back in the game. Now it's an 11-point deficit. It was a 9 going into the quarter. Now it's 11 in this quarter, so not going the wrong way.
And then for Hurricane, what do they need to do?
Continue playing your fast-paced type of game. It doesn't appear that Jefferson can keep up with that for the most part.
All right, we got about 4 minutes on the clock, so we'll take a 2-minute break or so. And then Colin will have some scores from around the country going on in high school or around the state and high school.
Well, I know,
and around the country, maybe in college as well.
I know Spring Mills is going on right now, I believe.
There you go. So
they just took it off.
We'll take a quick break, and then we'll have more. This is West Virginia High School basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
The
Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
The right attorney can make all the difference in the outcome of your case.
I called Sutton and Janelle, the best lawyers you could ask for.
Sutton and Janelle Attorneys at Law. 70 years of collective legal experience. Family law, criminal defense, DUI, personal injury, and mediation.
Sutton and Janelle got the most favorable outcome I could have expected.
Visit Sutton and Janelle's new historic location, 224 West King Street in Martinsburg. Online at suttonandjanelle.com. Sutton and Janelle Attorneys at Law. They value your rights and are passionate about your success.
The Mid-Atlantic Group has been serving the area's insurance needs for 40 years. We are an independent insurance agency, therefore we can offer insurance from many insurance companies, find the right coverage at the right price with easy payment plan. Located at 201 West Martin Street in Martinsburg, the Mid-Atlantic Group is easily accessible from Morgan, Jefferson, and Berkeley County. To set up an appointment with a local insurance professional, give them a call today at 304-267-8989. That's the Mid-Atlantic Group at 201 West Martin Street in Martinsburg. Let them help insure you today.
Carpet World is more than just carpet. Carpet World specializes in a complete selection of hardwood floors by respected names like Armstrong, Bruce, Shaw, and Mohawk, and tile by Dowell Tile, American Oleum, and Mannington for all rooms in your home. And Carpet World can update your bathroom shower with very attractive ceramic tile walls and floor. Financing with up to 12 months deferred interest is available, along with experienced quality installation at Carpet World, 2330 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. CarpetWorldofMartinsburg.com.
Welcome into the Home Helpers of Martinsburg halftime scoreboard show. This is brought to you by Home Helpers Home Care of Martinsburg, serving the tri-state area, giving care the way you want to be cared for. Learn more by calling 304-433-8000 at the half. At the Musselman Tip-Off Classic, it is 37-26. Hurricane leads Jefferson. Some scores going on around the area. No game right now being played for another EPAC team. The Hedgesville Eagles will play here soon. It tips off at 8 o'clock against Broadford and Christian Academy. And hockey-wise, at the end of the first period, the Washington Capitals trail the Pittsburgh Penguins 1-0. So not much going on. I'll have more in the post game to look more around the state, but since there's only a couple minutes left until the start of the second half, I'm going to immediately send it right back to Musselman High School for the second half with Spencer and Nick.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
Let's go! Drink some beers! Mountaineer Grill and Pub!
Conveniently located right off 81 at 214 Mid-Atlantic Parkway, Mountaineer Grill and Pub offers many daily specials, including happy hour 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. with $2 domestic bottles and $2.50 domestic drafts. Monday night is trivia night, Thursday night is wing night, and Wednesday and Sunday night is steak night.
Let's go! Drink some beers! Mountaineer Grill and Pub!
Join Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations for their 12th annual Stockings for Soldiers and Veterans project. From now until December 15th, stop in and pick up a free Christmas stocking to decorate and stuff with Christmas cheer. You can pick up and return those stockings to Brown Funeral Home at 327 West King Street in Martinsburg. They need to be returned by December 15th. A few recommended items for the stockings include protein bars, batteries, jerky, canned fruit, canned hearty soup, prepackaged cookies, and Easy Mac and microwave popcorn.
Welcome back to Musselman High School. First possession here for Hurricane to begin the second half, and they nearly turn it over, trying to get it to Benny Till in the high post. McPherson Spencer Dupuy here in this third quarter. 37-26 Hurricane, leading with 7:40 to go in the third. Jones thought about a three-pointer, pulls it down, pulls up elbow jumper off the mark, too strong. Benny Till with the offensive glass. He can't finish. And the Cougars eventually come away with the basketball. Johnson kicking it ahead to Jenkins. And Jenkins finishing the right-handed layup.
Well, that's what Jefferson needs to start the quarter.
37-28. Hurricane with the top of the key and a travel going against Jones.
And again, the momentum has got the first point of the half, first points of the half, and now you get a turnover there. So Jefferson, hopefully the momentum for them, if you're Jefferson, you want it to swing back in their favor.
Yeah, definitely. As down low to Johnson, he pump fakes, and I believe he traveled even big.
Yeah, you don't need that travel there, and you just can't have it.
9-point ball game with 6:51 to go in this third quarter. And Jones turns it over in the backcourt. Jenkins comes away with the basketball. He finishes the layup. So 4 quick points for Jenkins and the Cougars to start this second half. It's a 7-point ball game.
There you go. Start fast. That's what you got to do.
James, give and go.
Defense.
Whittington turning it over, I should say. It will remain Hurricane basketball. Down low, Benny Till can't finish the right-handed layup. Good contest by Shively. Cougars in transition. Jenkins with the reverse layup.
Wow, 6 straight points. 5-point ball game.
He has 10 points now in the ball game to lead the Cougars. It's a 5-point game. Down low, Benny Till. Jenkins again with the steal. Jefferson in transition. Gladney finishing the right-handed layup. It's a 3-point ball game. Jefferson coming out on fire to begin this second half on an 8-0 run.
Yeah, tides have turned here.
Benny Till can't handle a pass. The Cougars in transition. Gladney pump fakes. He'll slow it down now. Down low to Shively. Power dribble. Kick it to the corner, and Johnson can't handle a pass. Hurricane taking a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. It's a 3-point ball game here at Musselman High School, 37-34. This is West Virginia High School basketball on Talk Radio WRR and TV 10.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
Welcome back to Musselman High School. Our third quarter presented to you on TV 10 by Kelly Allstate Insurance. For all your insurance needs, call Gary Kelly today at 304-263-4596 or stop by 724 Lakeview Drive in Martinsburg. And Orsini's Home Store, not just an appliance store any longer. They're located at 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg or on Orsini's.com. Nick Verzolini alongside me is Spencer Dupuis. It's a 3-point ball game, Spencer. Cougars with a nice 8-0 run to start this second half.
Yeah, definitely. And they stole the momentum to start the half, and they're continuing it right now. Just need to, if they had, if they didn't turn the ball over, there could be a 1-point game.
Hurricane going to answer, go a little bit smaller, get Benny Till out of the ball game. Shively nearly jumping the passing lane. Tingler now kind of playing the 5 spot to match up with that speed and athleticism of Jefferson. Bad pass here.
The aggressiveness by Jefferson just wasn't there in the first half. Now it's here.
Jenkins drives baseline. Shively open 3-pointer, short, no good. Rebound by Taylor. Jones now with the basketball, goes behind the back. Drives in with the right hand, finishing at the rim. 39-34. Johnson now in transition. His reverse layup is good. get it right back down to a 3-point game. 39-36. Johnson nearly getting the steal in the backcourt. Hurricane looking dysfunctional in transition in the second half.
As Jefferson's outscored them 10-2 here to start this third quarter.
39-36, Hurricane with the lead, but Jefferson providing issues. Tingler ahead to James, now back to Tingler. Bounce pass, James thought about a three, kicks it inside to Taylor. Nice cut by James, and he gets fouled. He'll go to the line. Johnson picking up the personal.
I believe that's his third.
It is. (39-36), the first foul here of the second half. James heading to the free throw line. And he misses off the back iron. 5 points for James in the ball game. He is 2 for 4 now at the line. Second free throw is short but rolls in. 40-36 now our score. Lead extended out to 4. Jenkins dribbling in between the legs at the top of the key, swinging it to Taylor on the left wing. Taylor kicks it to the left corner. Gladney's three-pointer off the back iron, no good. James grabs the rebound. Tingler in transition. This time they'll just go up for the easy layup and extend the lead back out to 6. Hurricane on top. Taylor now step back mid-range jumper, nothing but net. He knocks it down. 4-point ball game. Taylor has 9, his first 2 points of the second half. Jones attacks. Taylor gets the steal nearly. Now it's taken away in transition, and that's going to be a double dribble. Oh, they're calling a foul.
They're calling a foul on Hurricane?
Interesting. I didn't see the foul there. I thought that Fleming had double dribbled. And it's going to go against the Cougars. That will go against Gladney. In transition, must have picked up a personal. That's his first. Tingler working it back to James. He's in trouble in the backcourt. That's going to be 10 seconds.
That press right there working. I mean, we're in West Virginia. Might as well call it Press Virginia, right?
Yeah, that's where they learned it from. Coach Huggins. Right? 4-point ball game. Fleming inbounding to Jenkins. He finds Gladney. Gladney nearly lost his dribble. Jenkins having trouble with the handle as well. Shively top of the key. Back to Gladney. He drives in, kicks it out. Taylor with a deep triple on the way. Short, no good. Rebound, though, by Jefferson. Jenkins now driving in. Pull up mid-range. Off the back of the rim. No good. Jefferson, though, securing the rebound again. Shively, though, can't contain it long enough. Jones getting the basketball, and they're going to call that foul against Wyatt Shively, his third.
Yeah, Wyatt Shively had the ball in his hand for a second, kind of fell out of there, and when he went to go get it, he fouled the opposing player.
So we get Johnson in for Jenkins. Johnson playing with 3 fouls. 3 minutes to go in this third quarter, 42-38. Hurricane still leading Jefferson, but the Cougars have definitely played better in this third quarter than the first half. Turnover here for Hurricane. Jefferson in transition. Johnson attacks. And another turnover now back the other way. Whittington will finish that layup uncontested. Get him with up to 5 points. Much easier than the half quarter he made earlier. Pull up 3 for Gladney from the top of the key. No good. Rebound by James.
And you need these to fall because you're kind of going back into what you were during the first half.
Yeah, it seems like they're settling a little bit for the threes. They were getting to the rim to begin this second half as Jones will get to the rim and he'll finish the layup. His first points of the second half. 8-point ball game now again. Taylor, top of the key. Foul called. I'll go against Whittington. His third. 46-38. Hurricane leading Jefferson here at the Musselman Tip-Off Classic. Stay tuned for after this ball game. We'll have the nightcap. Musselman taking on Millbrook. Jenkins driving in with the right hand. Dump down to Shively. And Wyatt Shively is on the board for the first time tonight. He gets the two-pointer. And the Cougars have cut it back down to 6. Nice give-and-go action there. James at the top of the key has it taken away by Wyatt Shively in transition. Shively picks it up. Finds Jenkins. He'll drive baseline with the floater, and that's good over Tingler.
This is a totally different team than we saw in the first half.
Well, we knew the Cougars had talent.
Yeah.
But
it came out flat.
Yeah, just a little flat, struggling. Tingler with the deep triple. In and out, no good. Good rebound by Shively. He'll push it ahead and get fouled. Doing a better job on the glass. Benny Till's been out of the game due to kind of a mismatch offensively, or I guess for him on the defensive side. So that's allowing Jefferson to get some more rebounds, and Jenkins has exploded with 8 points here in this third quarter. Too high post for the Cougars. Sloppy pass. Luckily, though, it goes out of bounds for Jefferson. 46-42. Hurricane leading Jefferson in this third quarter. 1:05 to go. Johnson with it. Back to Jenkins. Swing it. Shively's corner. Three. Good.
Needed that.
Will Shively that time knocking down the triple. Hurricane again struggling to get it into the front court. James attacks. Good bounce pass underneath to Taylor, and his layup no good. Wyatt Shively securing the glass. Johnson in transition. The Cougars will push. Johnson gets fouled by Jones and will head to the line. In a 1-point ball game.
And that three is definitely a nominee for the Parsons Ford moment of the game. Trying to get Jefferson back in this contest. Only a 1-point deficit right now.
Hurricane pretty much been in control of this whole ball game. First free throw up and no good by Johnson.
Now all you can do here is tie the ball game.
(46-45). Hurricane on top. 30 seconds to go in the third. That free throw is up and no good. But Jefferson should get possession. I believe that's off Jones, and it will stay with the Cougars.
The aggressiveness in this third quarter has been kind of really what's helped Jefferson to get back here now within a 1-point ball game, because they're just being a lot more aggressive than they were in the first half.
Taylor's mid-range
like
jumper
that.
no good. Good hustle, though, by Will Shively. And it will stay with the Cougars again. His hustle keeping that possession alive, Spencer.
The aggressiveness on that hustle to go right in front of him. Could have kind of been content, gone back and played defense, but you know what he decided to do? Go over, try to get the ball, and try to get them on top here.
Jefferson can hold for the last shot of the quarter. That three, no good from the corner. Hurricane will push in transition. Lob pass to Tingler, and one. He'll finish the layup, get fouled, and go to the line. That might be our moment of the game. Tingler's had a couple of those. Back out to the 3-point game. (48-45). Hurricane on top. Tingler's free throw is good.
Now a 4-point game.
Good pass ahead. Taylor with the putback finish. That's good. And that will be our final points of this third quarter. So we got a good ball game as we head to the fourth. 49-47. Hurricane on top. We'll take a quick 30-second break and have the fourth quarter. This is West Virginia High School basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
The Mid-Atlantic Group has been serving the area's insurance needs for 40 years. We are an independent insurance agency, therefore we can offer insurance from many insurance companies. Find the right coverage at the right price with Easy Payment Plan. Located at 201 West Martin Street in Martinsburg, the Mid-Atlantic Group is easily accessible from Morgan, Jefferson, and Berkeley County. To set up an appointment with a local insurance professional, give them a call today at 304-267-8989. That's the Mid-Atlantic Group at 201 West Martin Street in Martinsburg. Let them help insure you today.
Welcome back. 49-47.
Just a crazy momentum swing that's happened so far in this ball game. I mean, just breaking down the quarters. Hurricane had a 17-8 lead after one. And then it was a 37-26 lead for Hurricane at halftime. And now it's only a 49-47 lead. Jefferson's really come out in this second half and kind of turned things around. Really started in that second quarter, able to score 18 points and 21 points here in the third quarter.
Yeah, definitely. And as we get ready for this fourth quarter, brought to you by on TV 10 Brown Funeral Home and Cremations, Robert Fields and Sons, a family-owned full-service funeral home in Martinsburg, Inwood, and Charlestown, Ranson. Proudly serving our area since 1880. And Ollie's VIP presented the best local spot to catch sports or hang out with friends. Stop by 36 Veronica Drive in Martinsburg. Ollie's VIP will see you for the game. 49-47. Hurricane leading Jefferson. The Cougars starting with possession here. Taylor with the basketball. Going at the top of the key. Will Shively's three-pointer and air ball. Never got his feet set. Taylor keeping it alive. And now James with the basketball. And that'll be a travel.
So need a good block in here for the rejection of the game, brought to you by Cody's Auto Body.
Maybe that Benny Till block in the first quarter was a nice one.
I mean, I want one to happen now.
A crucial one, I got you.
A crucial one, not one that just happened.
Well, we'll see if you get that, Spencer. Johnson to the rim. Jones attacks with the left hand. Downloaded James, and James finishes the layup. Good finish there at the basket. Taylor, open three, good. 1 point ball game. Taylor knocking down the three. Jefferson's caught fire a little bit from downtown in this second half.
Jefferson now needs to play great defense, get it back, because it seems like they get this close and then they just kind of let it slip, a 4 or 5 point swing the other way.
Jones attacks the basket. There's a rejection. Johnson with it, but getting it back is Tingler. His mid-range is off the mark, no good. Rebound, Taylor. Taylor in transition for the Cougars. Oh, good look, but no connection there. Is trying to connect with Fleming under the basket. But they're not able to get it to him. 51-50. Hurricane leading Jefferson. 6.5 minutes to go in this ball game. Tingler with it. He'll kick it back out. Jones. High post, Benny Till. Tingler now driving baseline. Lost control of the basketball. James picks it up, finds it back. Johnson with the recovery. Johnson now in transition. Ahead. Gladney, pump fake, step back, three-pointer on the way, in and out, no good. Johnson with the chase down rebound. His three-pointer, good! And Jefferson has the lead at 53-51 with 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Johnson with the big triple. Tingler. Langton shot, banks in off the glass and good. Hurricane back in the lead. Whittington with his second three-pointer, both of them difficult. A half-court launch and a bank. Taylor pump fakes.
If you're a fan of basketball, this is what you want.
Johnson corner three, short, no good. Benny Till fighting for it. What a finish over the big fella. For Fleming, he gets the 2 points, and Jefferson retakes the lead.
This is the kind of basketball game you want in the fourth quarter as a fan of basketball. 1-point ball game here, under 5:30 left in the contest. I mean, well, what else could you want?
Yeah, really good way to start our high school basketball season on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. 55-54 Hurricane.
And a huge
trailing for Jefferson. Did not look good in that first quarter, though. Have played well since and gotten back into this ball game. It was an 11-point game at half, but we knew the Cougars were going to come out and fight. Foul here. That will send Jones to the line. Jones has been a little quiet after a great second quarter. He racked up just 2 points in that third. And he'll head to the line here to begin this, or in the middle of this fourth quarter. Jones lines it up. The left-hander's free throw is up and good. Tied ball game now at 55. 5:10 to go. Second free throw up and good as well.
Hey, Nick, I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say the second game tonight, Musselman-Millbrook not going to start at 8:15.
That's a fair observation. Shivley's three off the mark. Good offensive glass by Gladney. Johnson now attacks with the left hand. Layup good. Johnson starting to step it up.
Johnson, a candidate there for the WVU Medicine Player of the Game as he stepped it up here.
Yeah, 5 points here in this fourth quarter. 57-56. Jones with the attack, and he'll go back to the line. He's definitely one of those candidates as well. As you look at his points, a total of 15. And heading to the line here, trying to make it 16 and 17. 57-56, Jefferson on top. 4:37 to go in this fourth quarter. Jones on the free throw line. His first free throw is up and good. Seen better defense between the two teams without fouling as well in this second half, but now with 7 fouls against Jefferson, this will be crucial. 3 for Hurricane. Jefferson, or Hurricane now in the bonus, they'll head to the line here from the rest of the ball game. Jones' free throw up and good. So 17 points for Jones. He's led the way for the Redskins. 58-57. Hurricane back on top. Jenkins with the basketball. Jenkins with the left hand. Dump down to Fleming. Fleming now underneath the basket. Kicks it out. Johnson driving in. Wyatt Shivley's turnaround hook shot is good. Good job by the big man to finish. He has 4 points. Jefferson taking a 1-point lead back. Shivley with the steal. Shivley ahead to Johnson. Johnson finishes under the basket. 7 points for Johnson in this fourth quarter.
That swing puts Hurricane up. Or excuse me, Jefferson up now.
Jefferson back up by 3. Jones in transition with the attack. And the late foul call.
A blocking foul.
I think it's a good call, but it was a late whistle. Jones slow to get up. He's been great throughout this ball game. 17 points to lead the Redskins. Fleming picking up his fourth foul. I'm sorry, his third foul. No, it is his fourth. And now Jones wincing in pain, but appears to be all right now. He took a hard crash to that floor. That free throw, no good. He was shooting, so he'll get another shot. But you can tell he's in pain. I mean, good shooter. Hasn't missed the free throw until that one right there. 3-point game. So Jones steps off the line now, resets. That's kind of a change in his free throw strategy as he knocks that one down. 61-59, Jefferson leading Hurricane here at Musselman High School. In the Musselman Tip-Off Classic, we've had a classic so far. Hurricane with the steal. Jones in transition. Can't get the layup to go. Benny Tildo back in the ball game. Secures the rebound. Jones, his mid-range. No good, but he's going back to the line.
You can't foul him. I mean, you got to stop fouling. You got to play a little better defense. And this swing could tie the ball game here.
This will be another trip to the line for Jones. This will be free throws number 10 and 11 for him. First one is no good. I'm sorry, free throws number 9 and 10 for Jones. Second one up and good. Jones 8 of 10 from the line here tonight. Waitington coming in. Jones still grabbing at his left side, clearly in some pain around the rib area, but staying in the ball game, showing some real toughness and determination. Johnson dribbling in, his pull-up mid-range, in and out, no good, and Jones grabs the rebound. Splitting the defense. Jones again to the rack, can't finish with the left hand. James is there and he gets fouled. Taylor undercut him. James will head to the line again. Jefferson picking up a ton of fouls and starting to have some issues.
To really add up here.
And now 10 fouls, so we're in the double bonus if you're Hurricane. That one going against Taylor, his third personal. That one up and good by James. So tied ball game at 61. Had a lot of excitement in this one here tonight. That one up and good as well. James has been solid. We got a timeout. 3:04 to go, 62-61. Hurricane on top. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back with more on Talk Radio WRR and TV 10.
Conveniently located at 440 Williamsport Pike in Martinsburg, Sunset Car Wash's staff specializes in keeping your car clean. From our famous 3-minute cloth wash to our touchless automatic and 6 self-serve bays. We offer whatever preference you have for your car wash needs. If your vehicle could talk, it would say, "Take me to Sunset Car Wash." At Sunset Car Wash at 440 Williamsport Pike in Martinsburg. Locally owned and operated.
62-61, Hurricane leading Jefferson. We got a timeout brought to you by the Murius Group and Ameriprise Financial Advisors John Everson and Phil McCoy. Stop by 1270 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg or call 304-263-4343. Nick Verzolini alongside me, Spencer Dupuis. Spencer put a great ball game. Going to take both these teams to finish 62-61. Anything stand out to you as maybe some things? Obviously, Jefferson's got to clean up the fouls, but maybe on the Hurricane side,
Jefferson's got to clean up the fouls, but just the way they came out in the second half. If they can do that for these next 3 minutes, I think you win the ball game. And stop fouling, obviously.
Yeah, that's been huge. Jones is going to fight through it. I thought he might come out because saw the coaches kind of checking on him, but he appears to be okay, so he'll stay in the ball game for Hurricane. They need him here down the stretch. Taylor with the basketball off the screen, driving in, kicking out. Gladney open three-pointer on the way. Good! Buries it. And now a travel going to go against Hurricane. Jefferson retaking the lead now at 64-62 with 2:40 to go. Tingler picking up the travel call. We got another timeout. Let's take another 30-second break. 64-62. Jefferson on top of Hurricane. This is West Virginia High School basketball on TV 10 and Talk Radio WRNR.
Home Helpers of the Eastern Panhandle, making life easier for you, your family, and especially your loved ones that need their care. They are locally owned and searching for smiling faces to hire so that your loved one can stay in their home where they are the happiest. Call 304-433-8000 or visit homehelpershomecare.com/panhandle. Or you can visit them at 3192 Winchester Avenue right here in Martinsburg. Each office is independently owned and operated.
Welcome back to Musselman High School for the Musselman Tip-Off Classic. Nick Herzlini alongside me is Spencer Dupuy, John Alderton, Donald Kinney, our camera operators, and then back in the studio, Colin McLaughlin, as we are back on the fourth quarter. And been a thrilling ball game. Jefferson with a 2-point lead here with 2:40 to go. And looked like Hurricane early on was going to win this one big, but Jefferson, a team that we expected to be one of the better teams in the EPAC, and they've certainly recovered from that rough first quarter, Spencer.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't played basketball in a long time. I do believe first game for Jefferson.
Yep.
So you haven't played a game. Maybe you played some scrimmages and you know, but a game is different than a scrimmage.
And this is a good Hurricane team. Both these teams could be playing come state playoff time based on what we've seen tonight. Johnson with the basketball. He'll drive in, attack with the right hand, and finish the layup. Good take to the hole. Johnson in this fourth quarter, 9 points. Stepping up when it matters for the Cougars. Jones attacks, falls down, no foul call, surprisingly, and now we're going to get one as Taylor fell on top of him going for the basketball. Jones again getting beat up at the bottom of the pile. This kid has stepped up big for his team all night. His first free throw up and good. (66-63), Jefferson on top. Jones lines up the free throw. The left-hander shot is up and good. 66-64. Jefferson hanging on to this 2-point lead. Jenkins pressured in the backcourt. Taylor working now, bringing it across. Taylor driving in. Layup good. Good take by Taylor.
If it's not Johnson, it's Taylor. Or Jenkins. I feel like all of them are going off right now.
Certainly gave the point to Gladney there. So I'll make that correction, give it to Taylor. As we have a foul on the other end. Their ball going out of bounds. So Hurricane with possession, down by 4. James. Good job by Taylor jumping in and getting that steal. Yeah, Taylor with his 16 points for Jefferson tonight. Unofficially. It's possible I missed a few here and there, but I think I've been pretty close. James with the basketball. He'll attack. Johnson nearly gets the steal. Foul called down low. Again, that's only number 4 on Hurricane in this second half. They've done a nice job of avoiding the fouls. But a wide open Gladney now. Gladney kicking it back to Jenkins with the right-handed layup. He'll finish and get the 2 points.
And now a 6-point lead is opened up for Jefferson.
Jenkins after 8 points in that third quarter with his first 2 points of the fourth quarter. He's got 10 in the second half. And Jefferson now with a 6-point lead, and we got a timeout by the Cougars. 70-64, 1:31 to go in this fourth quarter. Let's keep it here, Spencer. An intense ball game, and Jefferson able to build on some things and extend that lead now out to 6.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we've seen, the trend going to the third quarter. They scored, 21 points in the third quarter, only giving up 12. And now they've scored 23 points this quarter, giving up 15. Yeah, so the trends in the third and fourth quarter have been really good for Jefferson, trying to come back and completely dominating the second half.
Yeah, Hurricane struggled to really get a whole lot going from the perimeter as well. Most of their points coming from the free throw line in this second half. So kind of been a struggle. Now Jenkins is wide open, and he'll drive in and nearly get that layup to go, but at least head to the line. Not certain how you let that happen. You know Jenkins has been deadly in the second half, and just let him get the sideline edge on you and then get to the basket off of an inbound. 1:28 to go in this fourth quarter. Jefferson leading Hurricane by 6. Jenkins looking to add to that lead with these free throws. First one hits off the front of the rim and rolls in. Second free throw, short, no good. Tingler with the rebound. Jones back to Tingler. 7-point lead for Jefferson. Tingler's left-handed layup makes it a 5-point game. And Hurricanes going to take a timeout. 1:15 to go. Let's take a 30-second break. This is West Virginia High School basketball on TV 10 and Talk Radio WRNR.
Join Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations for their 12th annual Stockings for Soldiers and Veterans project. From now until December 15th, stop in and pick up a free Christmas stocking to decorate and stuff with Christmas cheer. You can pick up and return those stockings to Brown Funeral Home at 327 West King Street in Martinsburg. They need to be returned by December 15th. A few recommended items for the stockings include protein bars, batteries, jerky, canned fruit, canned hearty soup, prepackaged cookies, and Easy Mac and microwave popcorn.
Welcome back to Musselman High School for the Musselman Tip-Off Classic.
There you go.
Personally, Spencer Dupuis here, 71-66. We've had a good one here in Game 1. Again, the game following this one will be Musselman taking on Millbrook. Millbrook, a late addition to the tournament. Originally, St. Albans was the team that Musselman had in the tournament, but due to COVID-19, Millbrook filling in, and that will be our nightcap. Try to live up to this ball game, though. 1:15 to go. 5-point lead for Jefferson.
Be a lot to live up to this.
Taylor nearly turns it over, throws a lob up to Shively, and Shively chases it down. Gladney now. And Jefferson will take a timeout with 1:03 to go.
And that sequence right there, right at center court, that was something that would have been a negative thing in the first half for Jefferson. But they were able to turn that into a positive, get it down low, instead of what in the first half probably would have been a turnover and an easy basket the other way.
It looked like they almost had a backcourt. Coach Lance Sutherland arguing for it for Hurricane. And then a smart job, too, by Jefferson head coach Richard Lewis to call that timeout with Gladney kind of trapped in the corner. So with 1:03 to go, he keeps the possession. And, of course, it would make a lot of sense. Again, no shot clock in high school basketball, so Jefferson can try to hold this for as long as possible without turning it over, and eventually 2 fouls away from the bonus. Eventually Hurricane going to have to play the foul game, but only a 2-possession game at this point, so you hope to force a turnover. Jenkins to Taylor, and they at least get a jump ball here. And that will stay with Jefferson. It looked like there was some aggressiveness after the play. I didn't really get a good view of what all went down there because we were blocked by the officials. But Benny Till and I guess Taylor might have got into it a little bit.
That's what it kind of seems like. I couldn't see it as well because of the refs.
Well, if I'm Taylor, I don't think I want that matchup with the big 6'11" Benny Till.
Yeah, he's a whole foot taller than him.
And now a technical against Taylor. Yeah, that's a very costly.
Yeah, you can't get teed up 5 under a minute left.
Yep. So Allison Tingler to the free throw line.
Shouldn't get teed up at all.
Yeah, but definitely not in this situation. And it's also going to foul Taylor out. So not a good situation for the Cougars. Taylor will finish the game with .16 points, but a costly technical there.
Free throw there from Tingler, no good.
Surprisingly, Tingler pretty good player for this team, but unable to get that first free throw. The second one is good. I mean, that could tie the game on one possession because obviously Hurricanes can get the basketball out of the technical. And 2 shots on the ball. They couldn't make the free throw, or the front end, but still can get it down to a 1-point game here on this possession.
Now you take Benny Till out. You're not playing the size game anymore, trying to score some points.
Jones will attack quickly off the inbound, drive baseline, and then turn it over. Shively, both of the Shivleys have been very active on the defensive end. And smart play by the Cougars again to pull that ball out. Fleming pulling it out, but now a turnover. Jones comes away with it for Hurricane. Jones in transition. He'll attack, get fouled, and go to the line. Smart play by Jones, too. A lot of good plays by both these teams. They'll bring Benny Till into trying to get a rebound. Fleming picking up his 5th, so he's done for the day as well. This foul's definitely an issue that the Cougars will have to work on. How to play defensive fouling, and we'll see for the first time in this ball game the other Johnson. As Jefferson forced to go a little bit deeper into his bench, bringing in Kylan Johnson as sophomore point guard in a big situation. But needing another guard, another ball handler on the floor. Jones back to the free throw line in a 4-point game. First one rolls around the rim and in. Running out of space for Jones on my scoreboard.
It's okay. We got 27.7 seconds left.
Well, we could have overtime, so I'm going to have to start writing in overtime for Jones's point totals. No, he saved me there. He missed that one, so I don't have to fill up the stat sheet anymore. Johnson now in transition with the one-handed slam dunk. And that might put a seal on this one. 73-68. Tingler to answer with a long triple off the mark. No good. Johnson with the board. He'll throw it ahead to Shively. We have a foul, I think, in the backcourt. Johnson Spencer in the fourth quarter has been huge for this team.
Fouls on J.T. James.
He has
7.7 left.
11 points in the fourth quarter from Johnson, Cameron Johnson, the senior, and that big slam dunk to make it 73-68 with 7.7 seconds. They'll get it into Johnson. Ahead, he turns it over. Three-pointer from Whittington. He's the last-second machine. That one won't matter as much as the first one did. He banks that one in.
It went in. They're calling it off.
I thought he got it off in time. They're going to give a timeout with 0.5 seconds.
Okay.
So we still got ball game here. Whittington banking it in. That's his second banked three. His other three was a half quarter.
Yeah.
And he's got a layup. You go to Whittington in the clutch, man.
There you go.
You need a shot.
So that counted.
Yeah, it did count, but they got the timeout in time. That's why the official had to whistle it. The clock did not expire. So with 0.5 seconds, it's a 2-point ball game after the Whittington three-pointer. Been a great ball game to start our basketball season, or our high school basketball season on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. 73-71. Jefferson leading Hurricane. Essentially, Spencer, they get the ball in, they'll be okay. But if Hurricane were to force a turnover,
you never know.
Yeah, especially if Whittington could force a turnover, right? He is he's money in the crucial situation. I think that's what the officials joking with him too. Shively to inbound. 2-point ball game.
All you got to do is get it
Gets
in.
it into his brother, and that will do it.
Are they going to call a foul, or are they going to let it go?
They'll wave it off because there's no point in shooting those free throws. So 73-71.
Wait, they're not.
Well, this official doesn't want to wave it off. I thought the official signaled that he was waving it off. Technically, it does kind of still matter. Because even with like 0.3 seconds, yeah. So they're going to make them shoot it, and then they should. Because even with like 0.3 seconds, they're saying that wasn't a half second somehow. You could get it off in time, I guess. So if you miss. So we fought the game that ended about 4 times. Not really, about twice now. First one up and good, extend the lead out to 3, and now this one ends the ball game. That shot is off the mark. If he makes that, no, he didn't. Not that it would have mattered or counted, but I would have been like, man, that kid, he just makes everything. So 74-71. What a ball game here, game 1 of the season, Spencer, and we have one more to follow this one.
We do have one more to follow as this game ends 12 minutes after the projected start time for the other game, and you gotta love it. Tournaments, that's what happens, right?
Yeah, so we'll take a 2-minute break. On the other side of that break, we'll get the post-game show. We'll give you the totals and kind of wrap this one up from Musselman, and then send it maybe back to Colin. We'll figure it all out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
So 2-minute break, Colin, and then we'll have more West Virginia high school basketball here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
This is Eric at Hagerstown Ford. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hagerstown Ford, it is that convenient. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hagerstown Ford will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are, and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time at a car dealership playing the dumb back-and-forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hagerstown Ford absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HagerstownFord.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want and get your new ride delivered to you at no risk. See dealer for details.
It's now time for the post-game show. Our broadcast team will break down the final stats, look at final scores from around the state, and look ahead to upcoming broadcasts. Today's game is brought to you by
the Sutton and Janelle Law Firm, Ollie's VIP, Milestone Realty, the Palace Lounge, the Mountaineer Grill and Pub, Cody's Auto Body, Modern Renovations, D&N Auto, Home Helpers of the Panhandle, Johnny's Express, the Mid-Atlantic Group, and Sunset Car Wash.
And now, let's send it back to our Talk Radio WRNR TV 10 broadcast team for the post-game show.
Welcome back to Musselman High School, Game 1, a 74-71 win for Jefferson. Take a look back. Some of the leaders for the Cougars, unofficially, Taylor with 16, Johnson with 15, Jenkins with 11. Those three leading the way. And Jefferson able to get this opening win of the season, Spencer, and a good game for them and a good way to start the season. But even Hurricane has to be pretty happy with their start to the year, too. Despite the loss, I mean, they played a real tough ball game and played really well.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously, Jefferson didn't come out with fire to begin the game. That was kind of the problem for it. They had to use this whole third and fourth quarter, the second half, in order to get anything going, take the momentum, and fully bring it back to them, over to themselves, so they were able to get a victory. But obviously, going forward, you can't win every game by 3. You can't come back and win a game by 3 every single game. So you got to start coming out with fire to begin the game.
Yeah, definitely. And, first game of the season, that tends to happen, though. You get off to a little bit of a slow start. Didn't happen for Hurricane, but overall, comeback, I think, says a lot about your team, and the way they came back and finished was a real highlight for them.
And I think it also kind of proves to be a disadvantage for both Jefferson and Hurricane. Not for Hurricane, but for Jefferson, that because St. Albans dropped out, Millbrook unavailable to play both days, you lose a game that you had on your schedule.
Yeah, definitely. So the totals then for the leaders for Hurricane unofficially: Jones with 20 points, James with 10, 13 for Tingler, 11 for Whittington. He probably had the most exciting shots of the ball game, hitting a half quarter, 2 banked threes, and also had a layup to lead the way for the Redskins in this loss. So those 3 kind of the top scorers, and Spencer, both teams able to take away a lot from this first game, but the second game should be a good one as well. We'll switch spots for that one. We'll kind of get into that a little bit later.
Are you going to forget a couple things?
I'll run it down here in a second, but Spencer, let's get some of your awards now on the ball game, and we'll start with your block of the game. That was the one you couldn't figure out.
Block of the game, Cody's Auto Body Shop. Rejection of the game brought to you by Cody's Auto Body at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. They're family-owned, offering superior customer service and great pricing for a job done by experienced certified technicians. Call 304-901-4777 or visit their Facebook page, Cody's Auto Body on Facebook. There wasn't a lot to go on there, but it's got to be the Benny Till one in the first quarter that you kind of mentioned. I kind of was hoping there'd be one kind of in crunch time that kind of helped decide the game, but unfortunately there wasn't. So Benny Till, the 6'11" center forward for Hurricane, gets the rejection of the game.
Yeah, and I'd have to agree with you on that. Maybe Cameron Johnson had one in the fourth, but it wasn't maybe crucial enough for Spencer to give him the award. Plus, I think you might give him another award based on how he finished the game. But we'll get to the moment of the game, Spencer. There's a lot of great moments in this one. That one brought to you by Parsons Ford. What do you got for us?
I think the biggest moment in this game was that slam towards the end of the game by Cameron Johnson to make it 73-68. And kind of just got the Jefferson crowd ignited as they knew they had a real good chance to finish out this game and get the victory. So I think it's got to be Cameron Johnson, and that would be the Parsons Ford moment of the game. They're at 1400 Shepherdstown Road. They became number one by making you number one first. Go to ParsonsFord.com for more. And my WVU Medicine player of the game, WVU Medicine, Berkeley, and Jefferson Medical Centers, leading healthcare here and everywhere. That's got to be Cameron Johnson as well. Kind of just really dominated this whole game in the second half.
Fair enough. I mean, especially that fourth quarter, Johnson finishing in that fourth quarter with 13 points of his 15 11 of his 15 points in that fourth quarter. So a really strong fourth for him. If you were going to just go with an overall performance, I think Jones, too, for Hurricane, one to at least throw out, but on the losing side, so kind of hard to be player of the game on the losing side, but 20 points for him and fighting through an injury. So your post-game stats also brought to you by Bechtel Jewelers, West Virginia's largest Pandora realtor on Route 11 South, right here in Inwood, taking care of you like nobody's business. And I think that does it for us
in the Palace Lounge post-game.
In the Palace Lounge post-game show. The Palace Lounge, located on Edwin Miller Boulevard. Check them out today as big win. We'll wrap it up and we'll send it back to Colin. We'll switch sides. We'll have game number 2 here.
We'll have an abbreviated tip-off show.
Yep. So let's take a break and then send it back to Colin for your home helpers of Martinsburg post-game show. This is West Virginia High School basketball on TV 10 and Talk Radio WRNR.
Did you know there are 2 Santas? It's true. There's bad Santa and there's good Santa. How does one Santa get bad tagged onto his name, and how does the other Santa get good tagged onto his name? Hi, I'm Lori from Bechtel Jewelers. Here's the difference. Bad Santa delivers things like appliances to women on Christmas morning, or dishes or towels. Bad Santa has delivered snow shovels, jumper cables, and even car care kits. Good Santa delivers gifts that makes her eyes get very big, make her pulse go very fast, make her heart very excited. Good Santa's gifts bring kisses and hugs and all kinds of things very fun. Women love Good Santa, and at Bechtel Jewelers, Good Santa has stocked our cases with those kinds of gifts. Pendants and bracelets and earrings and rings, diamonds and gemstones that sparkle and shine. Santa baby, you rock the house. Give the woman you love the good stuff. Don't be a bad Santa. Be good, really good, at Bechtel Jewelers, Route 11 South in Inwood, home of Good Santa.
Hi, I'm Annette McDonald, and I am the designer at Orsini's in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We welcome you into our store to show you a complete line of what we do here. We design your cabinetry, quartz countertops, granite countertops, hardware, anything for the full remodel of your kitchen and your home needs. We also do bathrooms, and we have flooring available too. We make sure that your project with Orsini's is the best in the market. Welcome to Orsini's.
Orsini's.com.
Remember when you were a little kid and saw your first deer?
Oh, how cute.
As an adult, maybe you've had a different experience.
Where'd that come from?
Bambi mess up your dream machine? Call Cody's Auto Body today at 304-901-4777 and get the work done right the first time. Cody's Auto Body, 851 Wilston Street in Martinsburg, has a team of auto body professionals with a lifetime of experience putting your ride back together again, regardless of how it got that way. Cody's Auto Body.
Welcome into the And One Scoreboard Show. Colin McLaughlin here, and the And One Scoreboard Show on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10 is brought to you by Home Helpers Home Care of Martinsburg, serving the tri-state area, giving care the way you want to be cared for. Learn more by calling 304-433-8000 as the Jefferson Cougars beat the Hurricane Redskins to improve to 1-0, 74-71, and we will have the Musselman-Appleman game coming up next. But first, let's look at some other scores going around the state. Currently going on, no update yet, is the Hedgesville Eagles game as they are taking on Broadfording Christian Academy. And also in the fourth quarter, the Sherando Warriors lead the Berkeley Springs Indians 58-53. And looking for some other scores, a lot of games going on, but not a lot of score updates on the SSAC website. The Tyler Knights in the third quarter lead Wood County Wildcats 47-21. Looks like that's all the scores that are updated in the NHL at the end of the second period. The Pittsburgh Penguins lead the Washington Capitals 3-0. So right now, not the Caps' night, but you always hear a 3-goal lead is never safe in the NHL. So that's going to wrap things up here for our first game. We'll get ready for Millbrook against Musselman. I will end this stream, go to commercial for a bit, and we'll restart a new stream for that game. So if you're watching on our WRNR TV on YouTube, you will need to go to the other stream in a couple minutes. Again, it is Millbrook taking on Musselman after this commercial break.
Ollie's VIP Northside is the best local spot to catch all of your favorite high school, college, and pro sports, or to hang out with friends. Ollie's has a great beer and cocktail menu, along with a food menu that will blow you away. Ollie's offers multiple TVs to watch the game of your choice from anywhere at the bar or their outdoor patio with cornhole and fire pit. So stop by and see for yourself today at 36 Veronica Drive in Martinsburg. That's Ollie's VIP Northside. We'll see you for the game.
West Virginia High School basketball. Today's game has been brought to you by
the Berkeley County Health Department, Bechtel Jewelers, Brown's Funeral Homes and Cremations, Hagerstown Ford, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, Gary Kelly Allstate Insurance, CMA Honda, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, Orsini's Home Store, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, Smallwood and Small Insurance, and WVU Medicine, Berkeley Medical Center, and Jefferson Medical Center.
For the continued excitement of high school, college, and NBA basketball, keep it tuned to Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg. All rights reserved.